Will Frank Fritz return to American Pickers? Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Will Frank Fritz, star of American Pickers, return to the show? It's been 2 years since the beloved character left the program. However, some fans think they've seen clues that the popular History Channel program intends to revive Frank. Here is what we currently know about Frank's return to American Pickers, and the reasons why fans believe it has already been finalized. In March 2020, American Pickers viewers last saw Frank Fritz on the program. Frank took a leave of absence shortly after to recuperate from back surgery. However, the History Channel chose to fire him from the program less than a year later. Mike Wolfe, Frank's co-star, informed fans in public that Frank had been fired from the hit program. Perhaps it all boiled down to a bitter, largely off-screen conflict between Frank and Mike. Mike requested supporters to pray for Frank's recovery following his surgery. Frank, however, retaliated by denouncing his pal as arrogant. Frank stated in a 2021 interview with The Sun that he believed Mike was given too much preference on the show. The presentation was tilted towards Mike 1000%, he clarified. I can't even go so far as to demonstrate to you how much he went on to say that it was okay, likening Mike to Steven Tyler, the frontman of Aerosmith. Frank claimed to have discovered his place on the show, saying, "On the show, he's number 1. And I'm number 2. I don't mind at all. Perhaps he does have a problem." However, Frank said that he was a more well-known figure with greater fan appeal, and it seemed like he was telling the truth. The show's ratings plummeted when Frank was fired. Less than 1 million people watched American Pickers for the first time in years. Fans have yet to witness the Friends reunion on the show, despite their subsequent reconciliation and reunion. Fans now believe that the network is teasing the return of Frank Fritz. Old footage of Frank has been shown on the History Channel's official American Pickers Facebook show. Fans took notice on another Facebook fan group. Some questioned whether the network's decision to revive the fan favorite was only an attempt to increase ratings. Others said they hoped it was an indication that he will soon return. Since leaving the show, Frank has struggled with health issues, including a stroke. However, he may be returning to American Pickers to offer the fans what they desire after taking 2 years to recover and refocus. Is Frank Fritz returning to American Pickers, in your opinion? Are you content with the show as is, or do you hope he returns? Tell us in the comments section, and watch the History Channel's American Pickers. Is Frank Fritz headed back to American Pickers? Fans are going wild over this major update. Fans are wondering if Frank Fritz will return to American Pickers. What's going on? The world of reality TV is always full of surprises, and American Pickers is no exception. With its unique blend of history, treasure hunting, and quirky personalities, the show has captured the hearts of millions of fans. However, recent whispers have stirred the internet into a frenzy. Is Frank Fritz, the beloved co-host of American Pickers, planning his return to the show? This burning question has left fans wondering whether Frank will once again join Mike Wolfe on their treasure hunting adventures. Is he ready to return after a controversial exit? Will fans get to see the classic duo back on their screens? Here's everything you need to know about what might be happening behind the scenes. The shocking departure. What happened to Frank Fritz? Before diving into the rumors about his return, let's take a quick look at what led to Frank Fritz's departure from American Pickers. In July 2021, Frank shocked fans when it was announced that he would no longer be part of the series. His exit was reportedly due to health issues, which made it difficult for him to keep up with the physically demanding nature of the show. The news came as a massive blow to loyal fans, who had grown attached to Frank's witty banter and deep knowledge of antiques. At the time, many speculated about the real reason behind his departure. Was it really health problems, or were there deeper issues at play? Fans were left heartbroken and confused, especially since Mike Wolfe, his co-host and longtime friend, remained a staple of the show. The rumors start, is Frank coming back? Just when fans thought they had seen the last of Frank on American Pickers, rumors started circulating that Frank might return to the show after all. Some fans pointed to cryptic social media posts and a few mysterious statements made by Frank himself, hinting that his health was improving and that he wasn't ruling out a return to the cryptic posts that have fans buzzing. Sources close to the show have been dropping hints that Frank's return could be in the works. Could the show be planning a major comeback for the fan-favorite host? Some insiders have even mentioned that the producers are in talks with Frank about making a return, although no official confirmation has been made. Mike Wolfe speaks out. Will he welcome Frank back? As if the rumors weren't enough, Mike Wolfe himself has been making some interesting comments recently. While Mike hasn't directly addressed whether Frank will return, he has shared heartfelt sentiments about his longtime friend and co-host. Mike has spoken in interviews about how much he misses Frank's contributions to the show, and has made it clear that Frank is always welcome to come back if and when he's ready. But here's the twist. Some fans believe that Mike might be quietly pushing for Frank's return, even though it's unclear whether the two would be able to pick up where they left off. Their dynamic was a huge part of what made American Pickers so successful, and many fans are clamoring for that same magic to return. The possible return, what would it look like? If Frank does make a comeback, what would it mean for American Pickers? The show's format would undoubtedly need to shift a little to accommodate his return. Fans would love to see the old-school, classic picking adventures, but could Frank mesh with the current crew and dynamic? Would it still have that same vibe that made it such a hit, or would it be a totally new chapter for the show? One thing's for sure, viewers would be glued to their screens if Frank were to return. The chemistry between Mike and Frank is something that's been sorely missed, and it would be a huge deal if the two reunited. After all, who doesn't love a good reunion, especially when it involves two fan-favorite stars? The health factor. Is Fritz ready to get back on the road? One of the key factors that fans are wondering about is Frank's health. He has been open about his struggles with back surgery and other physical issues that led to his departure from the show. While he has made progress in his recovery, would he be able to handle the rigors of filming American Pickers once again? If Frank does come back, it's likely that producers would want to make sure he's fully recovered and ready for the physical demands of the show. But considering his dedication to the world of antiques and his undeniable passion for picking, there's no doubt that Frank would be willing to put in the work if it meant a chance to return to the show he helped build. Fans are going crazy over the idea. The American Pickers fan base has been lighting up social media with their thoughts on the potential return of Frank. Fans are commenting on every post, sharing their excitement, and even starting petitions to bring Frank back to the show. Some fans have been vocal about feeling that the show has lost a little bit of its charm without Frank, and they're hoping that the producers will listen to their demands and bring him back. Others are speculating that a return might come with some changes, maybe even a special reunion episode or season. Either way, it's clear that the American Pickers audience is itching to see Frank back in action. What does the future hold for Fritz and American Pickers? Only time will tell whether Fritz will make his long-awaited return to American Pickers. While nothing is official yet, the excitement surrounding the possibility has reached a fever pitch. Fans are hoping that their favorite picker will make his way back onto their screens in the near future. As for Frank himself, it's clear that he still has a passion for the world of antiques and picking. Whether or not that leads to his return to American Pickers remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, the fans are ready, and they want to see more of Frank. Stay tuned for more updates as we keep our eyes on this developing story. Could Fritz be headed back to American Pickers? It's definitely something worth watching. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, American Pickers 24, and stay with us.